Test, test. There it is. For some reason, my settings were all kind of screwed up. You join us in our very first stream of the League of Legends season. A couple of little things. Obviously, we're kind of figuring this out as we go here, so I do apologize for some of the weird cuts in the last couple of minutes. We're right now just waiting for our 1 minute, just for our spectator delay. So we're on a 3 minute delay for these. Other than that, eventually I will switch over to gameplay footage, and we will be joining the game just kind of in the middle, or I do believe actually it's a little bit of a delay, so we'll actually be able to see it at the very beginning. Today's match is East Troy versus Chippewa Falls. So our very first game of the season. Unfortunately, we did not have a preseason game, so we'll actually be the first game against an actual opponent here this week. Just to kind of talk us through, we are technically the red team for today. We are got the following players on deck. If you give me 1 sec, I will pull up my roster here. We have Pixelate Dad, Danimator, Dark Helix, Fake Merch, and Mr. S. or Pfeffermine. It's kind of a mouthful to say. All right, here. I'll make sure that the game volume's not too loud. For a sec, I'll turn it down just a pinch more so it's not terribly loud. As I said, we're kind of having to adjust as necessary. The other thing I got to do is switch on over to my League of Legends face, but for some reason it is not picking up my game footage. Ah, there it goes. There we go. So let's bounce over. And it's going to be interesting here because I'm going to have to take and figure out how to take and do some of this. So this is my first time. We don't need time controls. Oop. Have them chill out here. Close that up. And then we can kind of go from here. So I got to see. We got some people to follow here. Not a lot happening, though. We may have some action up top here. Let's see, we kind of follow for just a sec. All right, we got a little bit of contact here for the first round. We got Mr. Ice Purple Meme going up here against Yam here in the middle lane. So let's check down that bottom lane here. Dark Helix and Fake Merch going up against, what is that? Dravender, Lol, and Ian Man. Pretty evenly matched for minions. Ooh, a level up. Fake Merch and Dark Helix having to bail. Fake Merch gets killed, and first blood goes to Chippewa Falls with Draven Lowell getting the first kill. So check out this middle lane here for a sec. Not a lot happening. Let's see what's happening on this top lane. Damulator going up against Scrub Lord. Three minutes in here. Again, I think I'm going to come down to this bottom lane just to see if there's any interesting action happening here. Trying to kind of stick around and see what we can see. East Troy is kind of sticking close to the tower. Looked to me as though we got some nice action going on here. Pixelate Dad and Danimator. Scrub Lord having to back off. Pixelate Dad having to back off. Best anime lover trying to go in for the kill. Gets the best kill on. I gets a kill on Pixelate Dad. Trying to go for a double kill. Danimator manages to escape just in time. And we got Mr. Iselpreme trying to move the center.
Yeah, Killing keeps emoting. I'm just not going to emote and hope it's against the rules and they forfeit because of it. It is. It's not impossible not to happen.
East Troy having a hard time on this bottom lane. And the top. Danmayer trying to kind of hold his own with not much health. Scrub Lord trying to push an attack. Ooh, and Draven lol just slayed Pixel 8 Dad. East Troy slowly kind of falling behind on gold. With Chippewa Falls going up here against one of the Ocean Drake. And getting it, slaying it. Yarn Hair's got killed, take out fake merch. Red team is taking out the Void Genius with the Animator with the kill there. Ooh. Pixelate Dad. Danimator going up against Scrublord and trying to go in for a kill, but not able to make it happen. Though Scrublord had to take and back off.
Ooh, that's really bad.
And Pixelate Dad having to back off. Danimator holds down the fort. Dark Helix and Fake Merch trying to push a little further down. Ian Man trying to get the flank and does not commit. Not much happening here in the middle lane. Currently, teams seem pretty even in terms of levels. Not so, though, on kills. East Troy struggling. 3, oop. Fake Merch just got slayed. Pixelate Dad trying to get in for this to help out, but not in time. Pixelate Dad channeling back. Let's see what's going on here in the middle lane. Ooh, the top lane's going to get some action. You got Scrub Lord trying to push up. Danimator having to fall back to the tower.
I wouldn't. He's low. He's so low. Yep, and I'm gonna have to recall though.
Get some action here in the middle lane.
Only if I could foresee that happening.
Maybe some action here. Fake Merch getting called out. Having to fall back again towards the tower.
And I can ult if you keep running at him if you need me to.
Ooh. Ian Man's taking out Fake Merch. Popping that ultimate. And Dark Helix is all by himself having to take on Ian Man. So Ian Man's getting low and Ian Man goes down. But at the same time, Dark Helix was slain as well. An eye for an eye. Leaving Draven Lowell free to push the right lane.
Well, he gets stacks, but he loses the stacks when he dies. When he dies. Oh my god.
Danimator holding down the fort here on the top lane. Pixelate Dad having to bail. Very low on health. Trying to get out as best he can. It's channeling back to heal up. Danimator doing his best to keep the left lane or the top lane going. And we still got Dark Helix and Fake Merch contesting Draven Lol and Ian Man here in this bottom lane. Well, the blue team took out the Void Grubs. Oh, Pixelate Dad and Scrub Lord. Yarn Hair getting low. Pixelate Dad trying to help Mr. Eastwind bail out. They're being pursued.
I genuinely don't know what we should do. They're all so low again. Oh, Achille might die. I can go tap. We are completely involved. Yeah, we're low-key screwed. Maybe we can make it to comeback. I didn't realize the batting.
Pixelate Dad. Fake Merch and Dark Helix, the only two over by themselves. As Ian Man and Bev and Draven Oil came over to take out the Cloud Drake. Pixelate Dad again trying to bail. Ends up getting slain. Fake Merch and Dark Helix trying to kind of pop over. But now they have to bail as they are numerically outnumbered.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was worse because then I get the shotgun.
Look at a lot of action happening here. All right, Danimator starting to push up. Taking a look at the levels, we have over on Chippewa Falls side a 10, a 7, a 9, an 8, and a 10 versus East Troy 7, 7, 9, 9, and 8. East Troy needs to pick up their game if they want to stay in this. Danimator coming in to interfere with Chippewa Falls trying to take out one of the on-map monsters. So he, again, having to bail out just because he otherwise is going to end up in a lot of trouble. Best anti-lover left to take care of business by himself, defeating the Rift Herald. Pixelate Dad moving up to this top lane. Yarn Hair. Blue team.
I was about to take Mauer, but Akron ult on me.
Pushing hard in the top lane, taking out the first turret. Moving into the next turret, where Mr. Ice Pearl Preem is there to try to stop Chippewa Falls from rolling all the way down the map. Danimator trying to push them back. Pixelate Dad taking it through the jungle. It looks as if Fake Merch and Dark Helix end up getting eliminated and are having to make their way back on the bottom lane. Oh, another red team turret destroyed on the bottom lane. East Troy trying to do their best to hold Chippewa Falls off as best they can. Pixelate Dead, I do believe, getting Yarn here. About 20-second cool off. Pixelate Dad trying to level up here.
That's their only chance of winning if we report them for emoting.
Best anime lever pushing the middle lane's turret on the red side. Oh, we got an Infernal Drake spawning in.
Loki just turned into an area. Well, if they get one, we need to get extracted. I don't think we're gonna be able to.
We got Chippewa Falls pushing hard on the bottom lane. Yarn here taking out Fake Merch. Pushing East Troy back. Dark Helix and Pixelate Dad. I have to bounce out of here. But we're not able to get away. And now they Chippewa Falls going off after the Infernal Drake. Slaying it. And we could very well see the last major push here of this game.
But if they get Drake Sword, I don't think the rot's gonna be enough.
And again, a noticeable difference in gold between the two teams. Pixelate Dad trying to take out. Make something happen.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's supposed to kill right there. Achille with the Sensitor. Oh, I was. If you could do your Ode on Achille code, then we should be able to win.
Ooh, Pixelate Dad having to fall back.
Couldn't do anything there. For real. I mean, it would have picked a different language, but shouldn't have played Achille.
Yarn here on a rampage.
Now there's no banner when you get gold.
Follow along here. A U-Man coming around for the flank on Pixelate Dad, though, again, does not commit. Pixelate Dad staying close by the tower. Ends up getting slain.
You could knock him in the air.
Another red team turret for the red team goes down.
You did hit Achille, but she was just so strong she just killed us immediately anyway. Yeah, we needed to catch up faster. Like, yeah, we lost again.
East Troy had to fall back to their base.
Dude, Draven is so fast.
East Troy fighting for their lives.
Well, I think
He said GG in the chat too.
how do we report them for emoting on us?
All along here. Fake merch. Pixelate Dad. Fake merch goes down. Pixelate Dad trying to bail out, but not able to get away.
All I gotta say is more than double the damage.
Dravenlol moving up here to try to take out Dark Helix and Mr. Iselpreen. Not many turrets remain for the red team. Blue team looking to make one final big push. Ooh, hop down here real fast. So they're both channeling here. So watch some take out. I'm going to say Chippewa Falls takes out the Baron Nasher. And so Chippewa Falls definitely has the lead. Definitely a matter of time as they are stacking buffs to get ready for probably one final attack, with them about to wipe the entirety of East Troy's team. And now they're able to go in while East Troy has to just sit, taking out the remaining towers and inhibitors. And Chippewa Falls takes today's game. Switch back over here for our final. All right, so we are done for today. Tune in next week for our next game, which should hopefully be against Whitewater. We're just kind of waiting to seeing when we're able to get that scheduled game in. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day, and we will see you on the next stream.